Hi everyone, hope that you all are having a great Monday. I haven't been home very long from work. I've been uh, at work most all of the day, and I've just, I know I haven't been doing too many videos. I've been very occupied with just stuff around the house. Plus, I have been feeling for some time now to get rid of stuff. And um, I have to say that I believe that being a pack rat kind of like goes in my family. My mom always had a lot of whatnots and stuff, and even her parents had a lot of whatnots and just random stuff. Whenever my grandparents passed away, no doubt it was difficult for the family to like go through all of their stuff because they just had a lot of random junk. I mean, I don't, maybe it was junk, maybe it was, somebody's treasure, because that saying, one man's junk is another man's treasure. But my mom, she was the same way. Like when she was alive, she loved having a lot of just whatnots and just random stuff. She would go to thrift stores and Goodwills, and she would buy stuff, and we didn't understand why. And when she passed away, we had to go through all of her stuff, and there was some things that we did keep, and there was a lot of stuff that we ended up putting, out on the curb, and somebody came by and picked it all up. I pray that they were able to sell stuff and make money off of it, but and then I felt the need to like keep stuff myself. And anyways, and I already had like a lot of my own junk, or I don't even know if that's the appropriate word. I can't say it's treasure because it's not really like treasure, but um, I had stuff that I just like collected over the years, and some stuff, was like I have a DVD collection. I have a semi VHS collection, even a CD collection. But I stopped collecting a lot of that kind of stuff back in 2010, and then eventually I picked up later on, like once I had kids, I started collecting like kids' movies. But now you can watch the stuff online, and there's not really a need to have all of these movies and DVDs and things. I'm rambling. I think I'm talking in circles. But anyways, there was a reason for this video. So I've been paying for a storage. I've lived where I am now for almost 3 years. And this entire time I've had a storage. And even before moving here, I had a storage elsewhere. And like I have been praying, and I've been reading the Bible, and the Bible, talks a good bit about not storing treasures on earth, but storing up treasures in heaven. And I've looked at the stuff that my kids and I have, and I've questioned, like, do we need this stuff? A lot of stuff does not get used at all. And the stuff that's in storage never gets used. And I know that I've believed that I've gotten that from my mom, because like I was going through her stuff, and she had stuff even from when we were kids. And I've saved things over the years thinking, okay, when my kids are older and they have their own kids, then they'll be able to give stuff to their kids. But you know what? Like, I know when I started having kids and my mom tried to pass me the old Barbie dolls and stuff down, I was disgusted. And I did not want my kids to play with the old toys, especially like because I was born in 1980, and like a lot of toys that we played with back then had like lead paint and were made out of chemicals that are actually harmful for humans. So, or harmful, period. But, anyways, so I have been feeling, okay, why do we have all this stuff? And I've been praying, like I have done some praying to God to like help to break, because I do believe that that feeling of needing to collect things or needing to be a pack rat, I I feel like that's a curse. And I feel like it's a generational curse because it's been something that's been carried on from generation after generation after generation. And I'm not a hoarder, and my mom wasn't a hoarder. But there are some people who are, and I understand them, and I understand like why they tend to keep some of the things that they keep. Whenever I look at even clothes, like I can remember, like if I look at old clothes, I can remember um the song like that played whenever I was wearing that shirt or those pants. And I could remember like just all kinds of different details. And so to me, that clothing piece became sentimental. And it's not just clothing that I would have these feelings about. Even other things, that even napkin, like a napkin, But anyways, I'm just using this as an example. So I've been praying to God, and that the generational curse of finding sentimental value in everything is broken. And so like slowly but surely, like I have started to feel that I can let go of things. And then there's the struggle, like, okay, do I just give it away? Do I sell it? I need the money. Should I give away the items or should I sell them? And so like I would struggle with that confusion. And sometimes I go ahead and I will go online and I'll list things like on Facebook Marketplace or even eBay. And, I wait a little bit, and then if it sells, it's great. If not, then some things I have just learned, what, I'm just going to list it for free and, see if anybody comes and picks it up. But, with all of that being said, I've been getting rid of a lot of stuff actually in the place that I live, and I finally made the big decision the other day. I felt God tell me to get rid of my storage. And so it took 3 trips. It would have taken just 2, but I was using my van and I didn't put all the seats down. And the first 2 trips, my kids helped me, and the third one I did myself. And now it's like going through everything that was in my storage. It was a 5x10, which is not that big, but there's still a good bit of stuff to go through. And then I was still going through stuff already in the house that I live in, and now I have even more stuff to go through. And it's not been easy. It's been quite challenging. But I feel great that I no longer have that storage. I no longer have that over my head, that storage that every year was going up an additional $5 to $10. It started off, like below 100, and like now I think the last month that they billed me was like 115. And For what? What? I did not have anything of that value even in the storage.